At the intersection of Music Row and Movie Circle in Nashville, Tennessee, it's Music City Corner with your host, Mary Meyer. Tonight's guests from the silver screen, Terri Minton and Allee-Sutton Hethcoat. Take it away, Mary.
So excited for our premiere show tonight of Music City Corner Late Night. And as you can tell, we got a bunch of brand new stuff. We have a brand new set. We got a new desk, new couch, new old couch. We got a podium. Look at that awesome picture of Music City, Nashville, right out the window there. I'm loving it. It's gorgeous.
That's
absolutely gorgeous, right through the window. We are right here. It's fantastic. I have a brand new co-host. I think you guys noticed, Bob Daniels. I'm going to officially introduce him. He's a wonderful improv actor and dramatic actor. He's like, brilliant.
No, you do me too much honor. Thank you, though, Mary.
We're glad he's here.
Cheers.
Real excited that Curtis has gotten so successful in his theater career that he is taken off. He is going to be playing Randy in A Christmas Story, so you guys need to go see him at TPAC this season. A lot of new stuff happening.
Oh, yeah.
In Nashville.
Oh, yeah.
Not just the show.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Ascend Amphitheater, brand new major venue in Nashville. In fact, it was voted the best new major venue in Nashville.
In Nashville.
Best new major venue in Nashville.
In Nashville.
In Nashville.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we have this Sound Stadium, the First Tennessee Bank Stadium. I've not been to it. Have you been to it yet? You've been to it?
Oh, yeah.
Is it fantastic?
Oh, it's like being at home, except you got like people on the field playing. It's like watching it on a hologram or something.
Well, that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Then there's it's like every time you turn around in Nashville, there's something new, isn't there? Like one day you drive by, there's junk, then it's an empty lot, and then, you know, a month later there's a high rise.
I'm completely confused. If it wasn't for GPS, I'd never get around anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
No landmarks. They're all new.
The Gulch, they're always getting new stuff in the Gulch.
Yeah.
Very trendy. If you've not been there. Marathon Village, that place is very cool.
Yes.
I don't know who's been there.
Yes.
But what's important is yes, no. Yes or no. Bob, which one is it? It's yes and no. And we are
here. It's all new.
And it's all new here too.
Yeah.
On Music City Corner. Stay tuned.
You know, people ask me all the time, Bob, why do you use these words that are so obscure? And I'm going, what do you mean obscure? I think of it as using vocabulary and being much more precise and concise in my speech. For example, you could say, oh my, look, an animal walking upright on its legs and its feet. That's a lot of words. When you could just say, oh cool, a bipedal animal. Now that's Bobology.
Well, I am so excited to have as our very first guest in the late night show, Terri Minton.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Terri is, we keep talking to each other. It's like we've never done this before.
I'm so excited.
I know, me too.
I can't
it's so
stop.
great, I know. Well, here you are.
Okay.
Oh, for those who don't know Terri, she is one of Nashville's premier actresses, and she has starred in like I think really honestly, Bob, every movie that's been made this year, last year, the year before.
Yeah, I was trying to write them all down.
Almost
I ran out of
them all.
paper and
I know.
ink.
We're like, we might be here for a very long time tonight, but okay, we're going to name a few.
Okay.
So
let's see what you got.
You had the lead in I'm Not Ashamed.
Yes, I was one of the leads. I played Beth Nemo, the mother of Rachel Joy Scott, who was the first victim in the Columbine shooting.
Yeah, so that's a serious movie.
Very dramatic, but it's going to have a nice story of faith, and that's really what the story is going to focus on, is Rachel's faith and her conviction in God, even in the face of death, certain death.
That's amazing. Any idea on when that's going to be coming out?
I know exactly when that's going to come out.
You know exactly when.
Wait, let me write this
Then let's
down.
tell our
Bob.
What? I'm taking
wait. Our studio audience. Let's cut to our studio audience. They're going to want to take note of this too.
Yeah.
All right.
Ready?
They've got their phones out.
Okay. This is going to premiere April 20th, 2016.
April 20th, 2016.
This is the anniversary of the Columbine shooting.
Oh.
Yeah. Very powerful.
Well, and you know, I was going to mention before we really started about our studio audience. We had, we have the best people
Oh,
in our
yeah.
studio audience today, and they were so excited for Terry to be here. We actually found them lined up outside the studio. I mean, it was amazing.
They're the best.
Because, I mean, I know if I knew Terry Minton was going to be in the studio, I would have showed up early.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, I did.
Yeah,
actually.
well,
We
yeah.
both
It
did.
just it shows
were
you the
here.
power of social media.
It does. Yes.
Word gets out.
Yeah, there's lines out
People
the door.
show up.
The rest of you are going to have to buy a ticket to a movie to see her. Well, let's talk about your other movies, because there's
Okay.
a couple more. So, The Sparrows.
Yes, sparrows nesting.
Sparrows nesting, not the sparrows.
Well, the sparrows,
sparrows-
for those in the loop,
The sparrows
you can refer to it as the
are
sparrows.
nesting. Sparrows nesting.
We
Okay,
are.
tell me about that one.
Okay, that is a wonderful family film that we shot out in Los Angeles last year. And it stars Christopher Adkins as my husband, Mike Sparrow, and I play his wife, Anna Sparrow.
So Chris Atkins,
Yes.
once upon a time, he acted with Brooke Shields
That's what I hear.
in the Blue Lagoon.
I heard that.
But he's moved up in the world.
He's moved on up.
And now
to
you're
Terry
playing his
Minton.
wife. You're
Yeah,
taking place
so.
of Brooke. That's awesome.
Brooke and I.
Okay, who else is in that film? I know there's a lot of.
Yeah,
yeah. You and Brooke. I know.
Brooke and I are.
tight.
Kevin Sorbo is in the film, and
That's fun.
yeah, he's a really great guy. So just down to earth. Had a great time just hanging out with him on set, talking, telling jokes. Funny guy.
Is he?
Funny, yeah. Judy Norton from
Okay.
The Waltons. You probably know.
Yeah.
There's a
her
lot of
from
cool people in
Yeah,
that
The
yeah.
film.
Waltons. Yeah, she's just incredibly nice and authentic. Wonderful, wonderful person.
That's neat.
So,
And we
lot of
have
fun.
a clip from Sparrows Nesting too. So tell us about this clip.
Yeah.
Or
well,
is it the trailer?
This is actually the trailer.
The
So you're
trailer,
going to
okay.
see a little bit about what the movie's going to be about. It talks about the two families, the Sparrow family and another family that's going through some tragedy. And the Sparrows are going to step in and make everything a little better.
All right then.
A little bit.
All right, let's watch the clip.
Who wants to hear about my day?
Sure, Mom.
Well, I met this amazing woman. Her name's Maria. Emily, she has a daughter who goes to your school. I invited them to come over for dinner and margaritas on Friday.
You're gonna cook for someone?
Papa, you're home. Okay.
They canceled our contract. No warning. Nothing.
I don't know what we're gonna do, baby.
It will be okay, Hector. God will show us the way.
You told your mom we're friends?
I thought you liked me.
I also know that there's something troubling you. God's plan for you is beautiful and simple.
I just wish you'd tell me what to do. Just give me the answer.
Why don't we go inside? I will make you some coffee.
To my beautiful Bella, my mother gave me this cookbook so I would always remember the loving home she made for us.
Ay, Dios mío.
And so I want you to have this cookbook when you start your own family.
So that's great. So do you know anything about like when that's coming out or anything about that film?
I'm awaiting eagerly to have that release date. It's hopefully by the end of the year, in time for Christmas,
In time for Christmas.
so that you
Hey.
can all rush out to Walmart
Hey,
and
that's
purchase that
right.
DVD.
We're
Wow.
probably
However
some
it's
people
going to be
are getting
available.
their shopping planned out. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Sparrows Nesting. We'll see. Okay, now your last film. You've been in so many. It's really hard to go. Where do you even start? Where do you end?
You can't even start at the beginning because
You know,
it goes.
I know the beginning
front.
is the end,
beginning is a
and the
blur.
end it's like it's a circle.
There
It
is no
just-
end.
It is
It
It's
just keeps
continuous.
going.
unbroken.
Keeps growing. Well, I'm a little bit excited to hear about this last one because from what I hear, Dean Cain was in it.
Dean Cain was in A Horse for Summer.
A Horse for Summer, and you played his wife.
I did play his wife.
Oh my!
You know what else is interesting about Dean Cain is he also dated Brooke Shields. Did you all know that?
What is the
It
common
is-
denominator?
It is
of
amazing.
these different guys.
These guys, Brooke Shields.
Interesting.
Terry Minton, they keep wanting to step up.
I
don't
know
they?
they're stepping their game
amp
up.
the game. so
I
to
love
speak.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was it? You were married
Yes.
to him, so you had a little on-screen kiss thing. So I mean, really,
It was in the script.
it's not that I want to know.
Yeah,
It's
no.
our studio audience.
They're easily
They really want to know it like to kiss Dean Cain, so I have to ask for their sake. I mean, they waited so long to.
You're a giver.
I know. I am.
You know, Dean Cain is an extremely wonderful professional man, and
you're being tactful.
he's very.
Bob, do we have we need to like
translate that, Bob.
Okay.
Translate that.
She's giving a tactful answer.
Yes, I will. I will. He uses a lot of chapstick for very soft lips. Very soft lips, Mary.
This is a good thing.
You would approve.
Tell me more. For the sake of the audience.
Breath was very fresh. Very fresh.
Awesome. Everything you want.
He was very thoughtful before this scene that we had together.
That's great.
As husband and wife.
As husband and wife.
It'd be nice for Sarah to have someone her own age to hang around this summer.
We're barely making ends meet as it is. The last thing we need is
to turn our backs on someone who needs us. It's not the kind of man you are.
I don't know what kind of man I am. I just know that I don't want to end up like my dad. I want to be able to provide you and Sarah with the security that he could never provide for me or Ava. I could go back to LA, get my old job back. You guys could stay here and I'd come visit on the weekend.
No. You were gone all the time. We never saw you. And this would be worse.
What should I do?
I can't tell you that. Only you know what your heart's telling you to do. I'm behind you no matter what.
What about summer?
You'll do the right thing.
Well, that was awesome.
Thanks.
That was a great clip.
Were you picturing your lips in there anywhere?
No.
In that?
Oh.
No?
No.
They were
Maybe.
nowhere.
Maybe. No. What?
Just,
I mean, I'm just saying, if there was ever another role,
Mm-hmm.
and that I would fit, and him, and I could maybe audition, and we'd probably be competitors, but that's irrelevant because you're a giving woman. So there's
and I'm
never
feeling
a
a lot
time.
closer
What's
to her
mine
now.
is yours.
And that's right.
Yeah,
And maybe,
well, I mean, I was just going to say,
I
I'm
don't
feeling
know.
a lot closer to her now after watching that scene.
Yeah.
Cozy. Under the
That's
covers.
really awkward.
I would never go. What? Mum's the word.
All right, so Horse for Summer is already out. Is
Horse
that
for
right?
Summer is already out. It's on Netflix right now.
Oh, cool.
So
Go to Netflix right now.
Studio audience, please,
and watch
immediately
it. Netflix.
when you leave here.
Studio audience. You got that. I'm writing that down.
Yes.
Make it Netflix.
Also available on DVD, so you can
Dean
order
Cain.
it.
Okay.
Yes.
Not that
Horse for
that's not relevant. What I meant to say is Terry Minton, and we're going to watch that. So I was talking to Terry beforehand, and she said with all the kissing scenes that she has got to do, she's never got to die on camera.
Not that those two have anything to do with each other.
They should never have anything to do with each other.
Enough.
But strangely, I have died all the time. And I know. In fact, our next guest, which you know very well, Allee-Sutton Hethcoat.
Love Ally-Sutton Hethcoat.
I love Allee-Sutton.
Don't know anyone who
Hethcoat,
doesn't.
too. I think so.
I can't say a word because I'd get in so much trouble.
And
Just saying.
Bob has done scenes with her, and I've
Yes.
done some scenes with her. In fact, one of the scenes that I did with her, actually, she killed me.
What?
She did. Sweet Allie actually murdered me in the scene.
That seems
So-
so unlike her, but
I know.
you get her angry.
Well, I was thinking,
Okay.
so you've not had a chance to do that. Maybe we could do this, and we can set it up, and I could go ahead and you can play me, and I'll kill you. If that sounds fun.
Would you do that?
I would do that. Let's do it right now.
Come on.
Okay, so scoot over. The whole scene, it's going to be good. The whole
What?
scene, we were in the car, okay?
Okay.
And you were a nurse or a British nurse,
Okay.
all right? And you had just gone in and you checked on somebody who's really bad off and she should be in the hospital. And so
Okay.
they called you and you don't know why. So I drove you there. I actually am an assassin, but you just think I'm a nice person.
Oh, okay.
So I'm Allie. I'm Allie.
I'm Mary.
Yeah. But you can be yourself. You can be
Terry.
Terry getting murdered right now. Wait a second. She killed me with a pen. So we need to kill you with, I only have a pencil. Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm going to hit you right here in the neck like that. Yeah. And you're going to like you're choking. Like you're choking. So you can kind of, yeah, so you can get a little bit of breath. And
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and question you on what happened in there while you're dying. Okay? So you ready? Okay,
Sure.
so we're going to get in. Do your British accent the best you can. And you just got in the car.
It was jolly good of you to pick me up, lovely lady.
Yes, anytime, anytime. Let's get going.
Where are we going?
How was it in there? What happened?
It's very, very frightening.
Very frightening.
Yes. I didn't know what to do with myself, so I came running out, and there you were.
Oh.
Thankfully.
Here, could you hold this for me? Just hold it right there in your
Certainly.
lap. And I'm going to murder you right now. Just have a couple questions for you, okay? I'm Allie right now. So here's the deal. This is a pen, so if I put, see, oh, no air, no air, no air, no air, no air, you're dying. Oh, you get air. Oh, you're doing so good. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions. Ready? Was there a girl inside? You're joking. There was? Yeah. There was? Okay, good. Was she cute?
If you like that kind of...
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you're so good. Okay. Oh, there you go. Okay, choking. Okay, now ready? This is a big thing. Ready? I'm gonna just let go, and you're gonna just die. Go ahead. Ready? And then, quick learner. Terry Mitten, ladies and gentlemen. She has done her destiny.
Thank you, Terry.
I'm gonna be so proud of you.
I cannot wait for Allie to see that. And
I know.
I'm.
Are you okay? Emotional?
Speechless.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
High fives all around.
absolutely.
Terry, thanks for joining us, for being a good
Thanks for
sport.
having
Powerful.
me. Thanks for helping me just expand my repertoire.
You're welcome.
That was a big word.
Repertoire
Yes.
is a lovely big word.
I think you must also be a sesquipedalian.
Mary.
Bob, nobody knows what a sesquipedalian is.
Sesquipedalian.
Nobody knows what that is, Bob.
Close to Sasquatch, and I didn't like it. But
It's kind of like Bigfoot with words.
Oh, that sounds good.
makes sense now.
All right, but that was a good segue into go see Terry's films right now.
For the great unknown, learn some lessons from every place I go. Oh, and I've been dreaming about hitting that road. Yeah,
And we're back again with the lovely and talented Allee-Sutton Hethcoat. Allie, thank you so much for joining us.
Oh my gosh, thank you guys for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Of course,
Right.
both of us are super excited to work with you again because we both have in the past. And we were talking before with Terry Mitten about how we all love Ally Sutton.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
Terri
yeah.
Minton. What a gal.
Yeah.
I love Terri Minton so much. She's been a huge role model for me and mentor and just a great friend.
So you just came from your very first day of filming for the Dance TV network.
Yes, Dance
Brand new
Network.
network.
We
Dance
had
Network.
our very first day of shooting on a new television show for the network called The Breakdown the Science of Dance. We got there, I think, around 6:30.
Wow.
Wrapped around 8:30, so we had a good 14-hour day.
Wow.
But it was an incredible day. We had all kinds of people in and out of the studio. We had performances from fire eaters, fire dancers, contortionists. We had a tap dancer, b-boys,
That sounds
anything.
like a lot of fun.
We had twerkers. There is an entire episode in our season dedicated to twerking.
That's
There's-
fantastic.
You're going to be
Yes,
breaking
the
down the
science
science of twerking.
Exactly. So that's the concept of the show. We bring in these incredible performers. We watch them do a performance.
Right.
We put them in a motion capture suit and they do the performance in our
Really?
motion workshop. Yes.
Wow.
Then we have the owner of the motion suit tell us about the science of how he's collecting the data. And
That
then
is
we have a
cool.
doctor on the show, Dr. Tom, who discusses with me and my co-host Brandon Hirsch about the science behind different dance moves.
That's
and so
interesting.
the twerking episode is going to be fascinating. We're going to talk about the science of whether it's easier to twerk based on the size of your booty.
Oh, and don't mind Bob. He's just a little jealous. But you know what we do have?
I got no booty.
Any booty can twerk, Bob. Any booty can
booty
twerk.
would work. Well, we have a promo of that. We should watch it.
Yes, let's
Fast.
watch it.
That was great.
Thank you.
I can't wait to see it. When are we going to get to see it air?
So we're going to shoot for the next 10 or 11 days, and then the Dance Network is going to make it available for viewing later this year.
And the Dance Network it's brand new.
Dance Network is brand new. It's based right here in Nashville. They're producing all kinds of original content. I'm hosting this show as well as another called Step for them. And as of now, the Dance Network is going to be a subscription-based service, but they're hoping to get the Breakdown the Science of Dance syndicated. So fingers crossed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think the twerking will really be a good
that
push.
should push you right over the line. I know it's pushing me right over the line right now.
It is. We are just pushing boundaries at the Dance Network.
That's right.
We are going to have so many great episodes. There's going to be, like I said, ballet and contortion and fire.
Yeah, that sounds
hip hop.
great.
Every kind of dance. We're going to just celebrate in this first season and hopefully be back for a really wonderful action-packed second
Well,
season.
everyone look into that. That's fantastic. And you're also in all these films. So
it's been. I'm so incredibly thankful for everything that's been going on in my life. I realize what a blessing it is because I've been able to be really busy on some of these incredible features that I know you've been a part of and series that Bob has been a part of.
Absolutely.
Most recently.
Remember the Goal is when we were on, and it's going to be in theaters. August 2016.
August 26, 2016.
Yeah, that's great.
So
and you're the lead. And you did a great job. Just tell everyone about Remember the Goal.
So Remember the Goal is a faith-based film that's centered around an all-girls cross-country team. And it just kind of addresses all kinds of issues that teenage girls are facing. And my character is the coach of the cross-country team, and she just helps each of her players through whatever kind of trials they're facing. So I'm really excited. I thought this was a great project because Dave Cristiano, the writer, he's fantastic. He's the writer and director. I just thought it was really cool that in a time when you don't see a lot of really powerful female leads, that he imagined every single lead in his film as a powerful female. So I'm really hoping that this is going to be something that's helpful and uplifting to young women.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that. And then you have the movie Triumph.
Yes.
So we have some pictures of that up here too. There's some name actors in that one.
Yeah, some wonderful, wonderful cast members. I got to work with R.J. Mitty, who a lot of people know from Breaking Bad, and Grace Victoria Cox from Under the Dome, and then Colton Haynes from Arrow and Teen Wolf. And I can't say enough great things about them. They're just the kindest, most welcoming cast members, that I've worked with in a long time. You never know, walking into those kind of situations with big names, what it's going to be like. So it can be nerve-wracking, but they were so welcoming, and they had a really great, set family going. So it was a really good experience for me. They just couldn't have been sweeter.
So tell me a little bit about what's the plot line of the film? And what
Triumph
role do you play?
Is a family-friendly movie about overcoming adversity. It focuses in on the struggles that teens with disabilities face. So R.J. Mitty has cerebral palsy, and actually the man who wrote the screenplay, he's a wonderful man named Mike Coffey, also has cerebral palsy.
That's really interesting.
It's semi-autobiographical. It is about a young man that transfers high schools and sets a goal of winning a wrestling match. And it just kind of follows him through that process, and it was a really, really special project to be a part of because Mike, the man who wrote the screenplay, like I said, it's semi-autobiographical, was there. And
That's
so
really neat.
he was able to talk about his memories of wrestling in high school and some of the teachers that were in his life that really affected him, and friends. And my character is RJ's love interest, Grace. I play Grace's best friend. So my name is Jade, and I'm very sassy. It's set in the 80s, I should say that. So I've got big crimped hair, as you can see in the photos. And I'm just kind of, her sassy best friend that has a new boyfriend every week. And
you're kind of the mean girl.
She is. The thing about Jade is, she seems like a little bit of a mean girl because seems a little catty. She's got a new boyfriend all the time, but she actually ends up being really good friends with RJ's character, and so she's sweet.
Cool.
She's just...
So you actually shot some of that at Hillsborough High School here, right?
We did. Every day that I was
in
on, we
Nashville.
were at Hillsborough, local.
Amazing.
With
really
Sally.
neat.
Yeah.
So when is that going to be out?
Triumph will be premiering at Sundance.
Well, and you've been doing other things. We can't even hardly get into all of them, but Clarissa's War.
A great Civil War drama directed by Wesley Pryor, and it's based off a novel called This Time Forever by Linda Swift, and that's starting to screen now.
And where can someone see it at?
I think that around here, the next place will be Nashville Film Festival.
Oh, great.
So
Nashville
that'll be here before we know it. Yeah,
that will be here. And I saw your Rodney Atkins video.
Yes.
Eat, Sleep, Love, You, Repeat.
Yes, working with the very handsome Sean Sipos. He was on The Vampire Diaries. That's where most people know him from. And we shot 2 videos. The second will be released soon for a song called American Daughter. We shot those for over 5 days in Florence, Alabama. And we had the best time. The people of Florence were so incredible. They welcomed us everywhere we went. And it's a very small town with a lot of history, a lot of musical history.
Oh, yeah.
And so, Muscle Shoals.
Well, if you guys haven't seen that video, it's all over the internet. So the Rodney Atkins video. And that was cool how it ended, because it ended like a to be continued.
It's a cliffhanger.
How often does that happen, a cliffhanger video?
Yes. So.
And then, of course, you filmed Johnny Dynamo with our very own Bob Daniels.
Yes.
Speedy, my partner in crime.
Oh my gosh.
We had a great time.
We had more fun than should have been allowed.
We did, but we kind of got off to a rough start.
Well.
Because Bob ended up getting cast for the part that I wanted.
Oh, Bob.
Yeah.
And he's not usually your competition, you wouldn't think.
No.
Hardly on any level.
I thought I could be Detective Gino Hoffman.
And I could have gone for the whole Kristen Price thing, but it just didn't quite work out that way.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna remake this right now, because we did this for Terry. We did a remake. She'd never died before, never had the opportunity to be killed by you.
Oh, I have to see that.
We redid that for.
I have got to see that.
We did it for her, because that's what we're here for.
Can I finally be Gino Hoffman?
Yes.
For you tonight?
And you know what? I got a great idea. We have members of our studio audience that were asking to see you, Ally Sutton.
Oh my goodness.
We need to get on over there and introduce you to them.
Okay, yeah, let's go and meet
it.
them. Okay, let's do it. BD, my day in the sun has come.
Yes.
Okay.
Ally, I wanted to introduce you to our studio audience. You're not going to believe this, but Molly here has been asking about you.
My first fan.
She's so excited to see you.
My second behind my grandma, I guess,
Yeah, well, and she has had some acting experience in some roles, and so we thought it'd be fun. I mean, if you guys role play this, you need that person, right, that's there with you in the interrogation room, right? So the whole scene is set in the interrogation room. She can be the stand-in. So Bob, come on in here.
Sarah Shoemaker.
And
I'm gonna be great Sarah.
I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys interrogate.
She has very expressive eyes.
You can't. Polly's shy. It's Molly.
Molly
is the one that's gonna play.
All right, BD.
Okay.
I have to get in character.
Okay. So look, Molly, really, calm down. Calm down. Gina, can you give us a couple minutes? I mean, it's girl talk.
All right. But when I get back, I want some damned answers. Let her know I'm having a real bad day.
Molly, listen. He's really having a bad day. So let's just, the two of us talk about this and just give me the information I need. And that way, Gina will be happy and you'll be off the hook. Okay? I mean, like, okay?
You get her to talk?
I don't know. She's just kind of clammed up on me.
Let's go get a burrito. Maybe by the time we get back, she'll be loosened up.
That works for me. You can sit.
Want you to break these stones. You can see my heart, and then you will know that I was worth it in the end. I'll be your Aphrodite.
Hey you guys, I'm Allee-Sutton Hethcoat here on Music City Corner, and I want a big, I'm sorry.
All good. I'm having so much fun.
See, this is a good time. Hey you guys, I'm Allee-Sutton Hethcoat here on Music City Corner, and I want to give a very big thank you to our wonderful studio audience.
They're the best.
Thanks guys.